Now we also have to know our units for length in the customary system, which the customary system is mostly and basically come out of the United States and is used in the United States. Everywhere in the world uses the metric system, but we are a little special. We like to use our own, and so we use the customary system. And we have different benchmarks to remember these, and we have different names for different measurements. Here we're measuring length again. How long things are, how tall they are, or how far apart they might be are all examples of length measurements, okay? So the common measurements that we're going to be talking about are inches, feet, yards, and miles. And I'm going to give you a benchmark and show you what each of those kind of look like. An inch is our smallest unit, okay? And so I have a ruler here that shows inches. And so from here to here is an inch. Now, we say that to kind of help you, and I know in 3rd grade we call these knuckles. Knuckles to knuckle is about an inch. So if I was to lay this over here, do you see that from my knuckle to my knuckle is about an inch? It's not quite an inch, and yours might be a little bit smaller, but it's about an inch. It kind of gives you an idea of what an inch is, and that's our smallest unit. This entire thing is a foot. A ruler is a foot. How we remember that, and let me pull this down here, is, and that's our next unit, is when you look at the tiles in our school, each tile is the length of a foot, 1 foot. So we also want to think of our feet, but we got to remember a foot's probably bigger than our actual feet. You know, most of us, we measure probably around 5 to 8 on our feet. So then our next unit is a yard, and 3 feet make a yard. So of course I could show you a yardstick, but that really maybe not give you an idea. But so what students like to do, and what I tell you to do, is when we're talking about yards, and of course you're thinking football because they are measured in yards, we measure 3 of the feet. So I have 3 feet here, and the distance, and I'm going to use my foot so I can hold my phone here, is from here to here. 3 of those, that length is actually 1 yard. So it's a little bit bigger to me than a little bit bigger than a meter, okay? So, but that's a yard, and that's an easy one for us to hit because we can look on the ground and see a tile is 1 foot, and if we know that 3 feet make a yard, then we can look at the length of 3 of them. And a mile would be from here to Walmart, okay? So think about that distance from Walmart. That's a little bit further than the Quail Creek. And now it's not exactly a mile, neither of these are. These are just benchmarks to let you know a mile is our largest length in the customary system. So make sure you understand what inches, feet, yards, and miles, and think about the things and the benchmarks that we're giving you to help you remember.